Sports Homebrew, coming at you with a beer review. One thing I failed to do is I don't bring enough Oregon beers. Portland, Oregon, and Oregon in general have some amazing beers throughout the state, and a plethora, that's right, lots of them from Oregon, and I don't share enough of those. So I wanted to share one with you tonight, one that's going to be out in distribution. It's actually started 2 days ago, and I happened to find it early. I had a bottle over a week ago, but it officially released on February 8th, and today is the 10th. It is Pale Death from Double Mountain Brewery out of Hood River, Oregon. I'm going to tell you, this made quite an impression on me, so I'm excited to try this again. This is a Belgian-style Imperial IPA, and I know that they made it with Y yeasts, Belgian Ardennes. That's it, Belgian Ardennes yeast. It's 3522 is the number, and it's supposed to make very bright beers. Indeed, that's what I recall it being. So it was just wonderful. We're going to give it a try. I wanted to share with you, though, something that it had said about the beer. They say, open the fourth seal and partake in the luminous pungency of dank tropical forest. And they go on to quote some scripture in the Bible. I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts, and I looked to behold a pale horse, and the name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed him. I don't remember exactly. I know that was in Revelations. So I'm going to get this one cracked open and we're going to give it a try. I tell you what, I could smell it as I was pouring it. Here it is. It's kind of an amber to orange color. Really nice two-finger head-on sound there. Kind of a bone color. Yeah, and it's just a really pretty looking beer. Let's get a nose on it. Wow! Okay, it even smells better. I mean, this is just loaded with good stuff. There's a lot to say. It has a really nice, sweet backbone, no question. You get all this tropical hitting you and dankness hitting you right away. There's so much. There's so much coming off this beer. You're getting pineapple. You're getting some mango on it. You're getting like a kiwi. That's that pineapple coming in. But kiwi. You're almost getting a hint of papaya, I'd say. There's some earthiness. There's a little bit of pine. It's definitely very dank smelling. You get that Belgian spicy yeast. Maybe a hint of melon on there. A hint of coriander. Some orange peel. And more of the dank hits me again. There's just a lot of aromas coming off this. It smells wonderful. I can't wait any longer. I'm jumping in. Cheers. Wow! Just blasted. Just absolutely blasted. I got some lemon on there besides the things I just named. The sweet taste on this is unique. It is quite sweet. There's a lot of sweetness. But you're getting these dank and earthy flavors that are hitting as well. And so it kind of shifts the whole balance on it. It dries out on the back side. Now I get a little bit of like grapefruit rind going on. And a little bit of that dankness hits again. And it way dries out. I mean, it is just super drying out. It is so absolutely pleasurable. There's just so much. There really is. The dankness, orange. You get the orange. You get the orange peel. You get the grapefruit rind. You're getting some spiciness to it. And you're getting that Belgian esters off of it. You're getting some mango. Like I said, kiwi, more than pineapple. Kiwi. You're getting some melon off this. It's like a honeydew melon, I would say. Wow. This is a freaking awesome beer. This is so good. All right, I'm going to take a little time with this, and I'll be back. What can I say? This is one hell of a good beer. Now, I'm going to throw a few things out here real quick. This is 9.5% ABV, so it might not be for everybody. It's 93 IBUs. Not so much perceived, though. I'll tell you what. There's probably a lot of late hopping going on with this beer. And you can tell because you have such a broad amount of flavors coming from the hops. And of course the yeast, the Belgian yeast. This is one of the best Belgian IPAs I've ever had. Most of the time, they kind of go off in these directions, you know, with the Belgian yeast. But this is closer to a West Coast IPA, but with some Belgian influence. It is just packed, completely packed with all these flavors that I don't need to go back through again. Rewind if you need to hear them again. But it's packed with loads of tropical and stuff. I think there's even maybe some stone fruit influences on that. But the fact that I've got the melons along with the kiwis and these other tropical flavors and the citruses on this beer says fabulous and a nice base malt. Wow, I've got to rate this high. So in terms of a Belgian style Imperial IPAs, this for me personally, this is very high. I'm giving this a 96. I loved this the first time I had it. I'm still loving it. In my mind, it's world class. It is not just in the high 90s. It's in the upper 90s. Loving it. Overall, I still think it ranks high. I'm giving it a 94 overall. And for me, on a double IPA, that is one hell of a good ranking. Here it is. This is what you're looking for. It is Pale Death. It is from Double Mountain Brewing out of Hood River, Oregon. Folks, you've got to try this beer. What can I say? Life is too short to drink cheap beer, and I will see you in the next beer review.